Hello friends, David here once again. I know it's been a long time since I posted on this channel. I think it's been almost 2 years since my last video here on this channel. So many things have happened over this period. I got married, so yeah, I'm off the market. I have a beautiful daughter now. I have a baby girl, she's cute. And I got a US teacher license. Yeah, I'm not from the US, I'm from Ghana. I use a Ghanaian passport and I've been working here in Vietnam for the past 5.5 years. And yes, it is possible to get a US teacher license. So I got a general science grade 7 to 12 US teacher license from the District of Columbia, that is the Washington DC area. I know most of you will be, thinking about how possible it is for anybody around the world to get a US teacher license. Maybe in my subsequent videos I'll be talking about that, but in this video I'm going to talk about why I prefer teaching here in Vietnam and many other Southeastern Asian countries to teaching in places like the UK and maybe the US. So sit tight, don't go anywhere. Let's get started. Hey, make sure you watch this video to the end. I have an announcement to make, a very interesting announcement to make in this video, so make sure you watch to the end. So to begin with, if it is not obvious already, the cost of living here in Southeastern Asia, in Vietnam and many of the Southeastern Asian countries, is unbelievably cheap or maybe reasonable compared to the cost of living in many places in the UK and the US. Let's talk about the three most important expenses of everyone's life. That is rent, transportation, and then food. Let's talk about rent. Currently, I live in a 2-bedroom apartment. It is an 80 square meter 2-bedroom apartment with my family, my wife and then my daughter. We pay 12 million VND. I'll be converting all the monies I mentioned in this video into USD so that it will give you an idea of how much I am paying here. We pay 12 million VND per month to rent this 2-bedroom apartment. And this 12 million VND covers the rent. It covers water. We don't pay any extra bills for water. We have a cleaning lady who comes to the apartment to clean the place twice in a week on Mondays and then Thursdays. It is covered by the rent. And then the internet too in the house is covered in the rent. The extra payment we make every month is the electricity bill, and that depends on how much we make. And the highest we've paid so far is about $90 because of the summer. If it is hot here, we normally put on the AC. We turn on the ACs in the. We have 3 ACs in the room, the 2 bedrooms and then the living room. We have ACs there. So when the weather is hot, we just turn on the ACs. And the highest we've paid so far is about $90. The average electricity bill we pay, it's around $50 to $60. Again, depending on how much electricity we use in the month. So that is the rent we pay here. In terms of food is quite cheap. If you check my other videos, I've made I did a video on grocery shopping here in Vietnam, but food is cheap. I can go for lunch and then spend less than $10 on a full course meal, like the starter, the main course, and then maybe dessert for less than $10. That is if you have about 240K. You can have lunch and you'll be really good. That is even too much for many people, but I'm just placing that for this video. I'm just placing it at that value or at that amount for this particular video. So food is quite cheap. You can get a coffee for $2 or even less. My favorite is coconut coffee, and in the places I normally buy is about 50K. So food is cheap. Now when we talk about transport, I use a motorbike. I use a Yamaha NVX 125 motorbike, and I fill my tank 4 times in a month, and each time I fill my tank I pay about 75K VND. So in a month I spend about 300K VND for fuel. But for most people who use smaller bikes, they pay less than that, but I pay around 300K VND for my bike in a month. And again, I'll be doing the conversion on your screen. My wife uses the bus card here. She uses the bus system to go to work, and she's been paying 200K per month, and it is just in this November that they increased the price to 280K. and she uses that for the whole month. So if you look at the cost of living here, to me, it will make a lot of sense for me to stay and then work here in Vietnam and many of the Southeastern Asian countries than to go teach in the UK and probably maybe the US. So the first one is the cost of living. The second reason why I prefer teaching here and in many Southeast Asian countries to the UK and then US is quite related, quite related to the first reason. That is your ability to save. You know, living here is relatively cheap. So that means that you have the opportunity to save a lot of money, and for the money you save, you can use it to do other stuff. I don't think I would have been able to afford the master's program I did. That is my second master's program. And then the US teacher training program that I did that enabled me to apply for the US teacher license if I was working in the US or the UK. Because like I said, your ability to save here is high, and you can use such monies to do other investments or to further your education like I did. So the second reason why I prefer teaching here is your ability to save. Thirdly, there are so many beautiful places around that you can visit on a budget. And my favorite island so far is Phu Quoc, and you experience these nice places. You travel to Singapore, Indonesia, Bali. There are so many beautiful beaches, so many places to visit that you can travel for cheap over here in this region compared to the UK or the US. So that is another reason why I prefer teaching here. The fourth reason, which is also very important, is in some schools you get benefits for you get other benefits in addition to your salary. Some schools here in Vietnam and other schools in this region, they provide teachers with rent allowances, and then sometimes cost of living allowances in these schools. So in addition to your general salary, you get these allowances, and that also helps you to save more. Unfortunately, I'm not enjoying such benefits yet, but I know schools that provide such benefits to teachers. You get rent allowances, and then also your wards, your children, your dependents, they get to go to school for free. That is tuition free. Of course, you'll be paying some other bills, but for the tuition, it is catered for by the schools in this region. Unfortunately, I've not found many schools in the UK and in the US with such benefits. So these are the main reasons why I would prefer to teach here in Vietnam and many other Southeastern Asian countries to teaching in the UK or the US. There are so many reasons, but I would like to limit my reasons to what I've already mentioned so far in this video. I don't know what you think about this topic. Are you teaching in the UK? Do you have friends teaching there? Do you have friends teaching in this region? I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section, so please drop a comment. Let's vibe. Thank you very much for watching the video up to this point. I have an announcement to make. The announcement is that I've been teaching here for the past 5.5 years, but I'll be leaving Vietnam very soon. I'll not tell you where I'm going yet, but I'll be leaving Vietnam very soon, and I've gotten a dream job. I've already informed my current school that I'll be leaving, and the time is very, very soon. Can you guess the country I am moving to? I'll be talking a lot about this in my subsequent videos, so make sure you subscribe and just leave your thoughts in the comment section, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Enjoy your day. Peace.